got a little trip of my own coming up here. Some convention work. We're all doing. I guess that's what you were doing too. It's just tis the season for conventions. Good morning, internet. Hello, welcome to Monday. Did you make it to Monday, Rownan? Are you here?
Yes, I'm finally back. I'm
back.
Finally here. Yes.
Back. Gone all week.
Back from Denver.
Back from Denver.
Yep.
Was it as majestic as I hear?
There was actually nothing around the hotel.
You were in the hotel all week. I know.
Yeah.
No, I was about to say my experience with Denver is transferring at the airport. So both you and I now been to Denver, not really knowing what's in Denver.
Well, the hotel I stayed at did have a lazy river on it, so that was pretty good.
Okay,
well, it was really nice.
I'm sorry we kept you, working all week. Hopefully you had a little bit of fun.
I did have a little bit of fun. I did.
Anyway, other than prodigious amounts of air travel, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It was very, very early flights for both days.
Both ways.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Understand. I'm going to Atlanta, but then driving to Augusta. So I'm gonna got a little trip of my own coming up here. Some convention work. We're all doing. I guess that's what you were doing too. It's just tis the season for conventions between now and Thanksgiving. They just keep ramping up. But no, it's fun to get on the road occasionally. I used to. One of my previous employers kept me in airplanes a lot more than this one does. We get out from time to time.
Say, whose fault is that?
But I used to travel a lot more, and no, this is good. Traveling occasionally is fun. Traveling all the time, not a lot of fun. It gets kind of old.
I was gonna say it can be very daunting.
Yeah, but I have visited Niagara Falls by myself, which is a thing that's always weird. Like you go on vacation, it's like, oh, I'm at Niagara Falls, and then you go on a trip to Buffalo, and it's like, well, the meeting's ended early. I guess I'll go see Niagara Falls, and you're just kind of there by yourself, and that's kind of a weird. I've been to some places that. Just for work trips that it's kind of like, why am I here?
I was going to say, kind of like one of those situations. Going to see a movie by yourself is also one of those situations.
Yes.
Like you're just there watching a movie by yourself and you're just like, why is no one else with me? Like, this just seems very weird.
Since the streaming age, I've done that a lot less. When I was your age, you had to actually open up a newspaper to see what was in a movie theater.
Yeah.
And I would do that sometimes then. It'd be like a Saturday morning, and I'd have plans with friends at 4 p.m., and I'd be up at 8 a.m., and I'm like, I don't have anything to do all day. And I'll look, there'll be a 10:45 a.m. movie or something. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'll go see that, and so it's been a while since I've done the solo movie thing. It's kind of nice, actually. Maybe I should try that again. But these days, when I have that opportunity, you just fire up Netflix. So
very true. Yeah,
that's what Netflix has killed is the Saturday morning movies. That was special.
Well, I'm not sure about you, but Saturday mornings used to be all about cartoons.
Oh, yeah, it used to be, and
yeah.
And now it's just kind of well, there's a channel for that. Yeah, no, it used to be Saturday mornings were the one place you could get a lot of cool stuff.
Yes.
No more. The world is changing, and we are just
for
trying
the better
to keep
or for the
up.
worse?
Well, less Saturday morning cartoons, I think worse.
Yes, very.
Anyway, did you have time on your trip to dig us up an article?
Yes, and we are also talking about how the world changes for better or for worse.
In our article?
Yes.
All right, what do we got?
And we'll see what you think about this.
White Castle will bring more AI to its drive-thrus. Okay, so before I read this, I don't know what that means, but I just want to tell you the thing that comes to my mind. The one thing I'm remembering is we have locally a Panera with a drive-thru, which a lot of Paneras are in a strip mall. There's somebody built a Panera, a standalone Panera with a drive-thru.
There's one by my house as well.
And I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
And they have, I don't know if you would call this AI. I think it's just an algorithm, but the computer speaks to you when you get there. When you pull up, it's like a recording, and it's like, "Hello, welcome to Panera. We'll be with you in just a moment. Please consider our teas and pizzas." I don't know what it says, but it greets you, and then it's tells you someone will be with you in a moment, and you sit there and wait. Whereas every other fast food place is they try to prioritize. As soon as you're there, they're talking to you.
Yeah.
And this one gives you a second to think about it, look at the menu. It was a little weird at first, but honestly, I appreciate the moment to give me a second. I just pulled up and put my car in park.
Me too.
Give me 3 seconds to think. I knew what I wanted, but it's hard to stop the car and immediately start talking. So in some ways, I like that. What are we talking about at White Castle here?
So at White Castle, it's a little bit more than that. instead of having a full-on person, they have like an AI or just a voice that just talks to you.
An AI-enabled voices to over 100 drive-thrus by 2024, and hope that people can get their sliders faster with maybe less arguing. Yeah, this is not gonna. We can do some cool things here, but I don't know if faster is gonna be it. Also, can we back up to the beginning here? Is this the top of the article?
Yes.
They start the article, White Castle of Harold and Kumar fame. That is a wild way to start an article, because I would have said White Castle was, just famous for being White Castle. But no, you had to see a movie to understand. It's like a Marvel movie.
Yes.
Did you see Infinity War? Well, you're not going to understand White Castle.
I was gonna say, did you see the AI-powered drive-through? We'll be hearing young kids in 100 locations.
Okay, keep going down. Working with speak recognition. White Castle will have an AI voice on its speakers interacting with customers to figure out what the orders are. So this is beyond recording. It's going to actually talk.
Yep.
White Castle's AI-enabled drive-through looks exactly the same as a normal. Yeah. So I mean, it's interesting that White Castle of all places is jumping in first, but no, I mean, like, this is where it's going to go. There's going to be nowhere where you talk to somewhere to order food where it's not going to be AI in about 5 years.
Yeah.
Do we have a sample here?
Yep.
Do you have the soundboard on? Can the audience hear this?
I do have the soundboard on. Let me turn that up a bit.
It's a proof of concept.
Welcome to White Castle. To begin ordering, agree to the terms by saying, "Okay, I'm ready."
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's get started. What can I get you?
Can I get a #1 combo with a Coke for the drink?
What cheese would you like for your #1 combo?
American.
Here, mute it, but leave it play. So it's pretty. What I like about this one, I don't know if the people could see that, is it's very much leaning into you're talking to a computer. It does the little Siri wave lines, and it definitely makes you think you're talking to a Star Trek computer.
Yes.
Not trying to fake being a person. I mean, here's my line. I think that this kind of automated technology is very cool as long as it's representing itself honestly. If it's like, hey, come order a cheeseburger from an AI, or tell Siri to turn off the lights in your house, that's fine. But I don't want to pretend like I'm talking to someone. Yeah, so what was interesting, it said her name was Julia.
Yes.
What I wonder is that like Siri, where like every White Castle it's going to be Julia the computer, or is like the name going to change every 45 minutes and they're going to pretend like, that could be interesting, where it's a different voice every single time. I don't know, but no, this is where fast food is going to be going. There's not, I don't see any way around it.
Just say what is kind of weird is you have to do a terms and conditions before you get your meal done.
Great. If to read the user agreement.
Yes.
Yeah. Agree to proceed with Julia the AI. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we have no White Castles geographically near us.
And then at the very end, it was like, you may also want French fries. Do you want some French fries?
When I go to Sheetz or Wawa, they have the computer there where you order the grilled cheese sandwich. This is no different from that. It's just turning it into a voice. So at the end of the day, most AI is way simpler than people give it credit for.
Yes, and then it's going to be at the top. You can still talk to humans if you need to, if the AI is not completely understanding what you're doing, what you're wanting
correctly.
Yes.
No, I think fast food's going to eventually be fully automated. So this is just one more step on that road.
Yep. I mean, it's just like how they started with kiosks instead of talking to the person. Like when you go inside, like especially at like Taco Bells and stuff like that.
Yep. I don't know. They keep saying fully automated. Those ladies at Taco Bell do amazing work with the actual food making. Like, we order on the kiosk, but then they are lightning fast back there. I'm not sure a robot's going to take that job anytime soon.
No clue. But no. So is this going to want you going through drive-thrus more often, or are you still going to go inside?
Well, yeah, I mean, Rownan is referencing before COVID, I was extremely anti-drive-through. I hated drive-thrus. I never went through them. I would rather go in the restaurant and make sure everything goes smoothly and not have to sit in the car and make sure the order's right. So, yeah, I was very anti-drive-through pre-COVID. Then COVID came.
And everything was drive-thrus.
I had no choice. I was forced into it. And coming out of COVID, yeah, I mean, I don't know if COVID did this or if I've just been out of the loop for a while, but the technology's gotten better. I'm not even talking about AI, just like the microphones are better and the speakers, and you can actually like talk to people now. But beforehand, it was always a challenge. So yeah, I don't know. This certainly looks easy. Like I said, we have no White Castles to try out. Maybe I'll see one in Georgia this week.
Who knows?
But yeah, if I see a White Castle Rownan, I will stop for you and see if it is AI enabled. Looks like it's not yet though. This article's new, right?
Yes.
What's the date on this? August 2nd.
Yes.
Okay, so just a week ago. So yeah, probably not going to encounter any AI White Castles quite yet.
Probably not.
Something to keep an eye on.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, I'll be back Thursday. Little trip to Georgia, but I'll be back on the air Thursday. And in the meantime, if you need anything here, just email Rownan.
Oh boy, I'm sure I'll be getting a lot of emails.
Yeah, Rownan@glassrivermedia.com. All the spam bots, take note.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
They don't listen to YouTube. Just don't put it in the transcript.
Okay. I won't.
All right. We'll see you Thursday.